Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps, what's going on, you sexy bitches? It is I, Peter Joseph, here for video number 2 on this stormy Friday evening, getting close to Friday night, June the 14th, Flag Day. Hope you flown your American flag if you live in America. And if not, you're not American. But June the 14th, 2024, thank you for watching on video number 2, right here on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the Shadows Lair 2.0. And this is episode number 31 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in the Shadow Realm, otherwise known as the description box below. Show my other channels you love and support. Leave a comment if you wish, but be respectful. If not, you're getting blocked. And if you don't like that, well, too bad. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be respectful there. If not, same result will happen. And also, don't forget to tap and slap that bell to turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, well, too bad for you. You're SOL. And you know what that means. And, that's it. You missed anything, you missed out. Too bad for you. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And that's it. Simple as that. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Grab a cold one, whatever you got. Enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. Smash that like button. And enjoy. And if not, you know where the door is. Don't let it hit your stinky, smelly, fat ass on the way out. Just don't watch. Get out of here and go fuck yourself. Pretty much. Simple as that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Something for the weekend. As always, it's the weekend. The middle of June. You have hit the midpoint of June. And we're 6 days away from the official start of summer. We are 2 weeks away from the end of the first half of the year, 2024. So, we're pretty much right down the middle of that, like good Alfonso would say. We're pretty much at the midpoint of the year, midpoint of the month. And we're about to hit the greatest fucking season of all, which is summer. It was hot today. It was storming like crazy before. It was raining cats and dogs. Satan was coming. Satan came down. Satan was like, throwing. Satan was coming out to swallow your soul. Odin throwing freaking lightning bolts. Shit, it was nuts. A lot of people have lost power now around the northeast area. My lights did flicker, but they did not go out, thankfully. My TV, the rich man's dish did go out for a little bit, but it's back on for now. They're gonna get some more rain tonight, so I might be missing a little bit of Rampage, SmackDown and Rampage. I have a DVR, so I'll miss some of it, but I'll get to watch whatever I got. I do have all the results, so I can care less. I can just watch it on the stream if I have to, but it is what it is. But, just be careful going out tonight if you're in New York City or anywhere on the Northeast Corridor. Just be safe. Bring an umbrella or bring a poncho if you're going to the Met game. I don't know if it's going to be delayed. There is a delay now. I don't know if it's going to get canceled. It might be a doubleheader tomorrow or Sunday. But we got that. It's Father's Day weekend and everything, so be nice to your daddy and then all that big shit. But we move on with that. But just be safe if you're going out tonight here in the Northeast. Tomorrow will be a better day, so just going to rain on and off for a couple more hours. And then a great weekend ahead. 80-degree weather. It's going to be nice. 90 degrees next weekend. Holy shit. It's summer. You got to feel it, too, next week. It is going to be hot, humid. The Triple H's are coming. I'm not talking about the game, Triple H. Hazy, hot, humid weather coming your way through the rest of this month, going into July. And then the dog days of August are going to be coming. That's pretty much the end of, the downward slope, as summer will be officially over on Labor Day weekend. So by September the 2nd, I believe, September the 2nd, summer will be unofficially over, but officially it'll be September the 19th or 20th. So pretty much got 3 months to go. 3 months of summer, about 3 months of fall. Every month's like 3 months, 2.5, 3 months or so, every season. But the winter is coming before you blink. The winter will be here. Hopefully, for some of you, you won't be getting blizzards unless you're in like Buffalo, or in down south, or in the the West Coast. Certain areas of the West Coast doesn't get snow, like Los Angeles. But if you're on the East Coast, might have to batten down the hatches, start thinking about getting that rock salt or snow melt. I have a ton of it. I barely even used it the last couple of years, but this year might have to use a lot of it. But it depends on how what the forecast says for the winter. But hopefully another winter where it won't be a lot of snowstorms. Mainly be like 1 to 3 inches of snow, maybe at most 6 inches, maybe a 10-incher here and there, but not a foot, but like 10 inches of snow, which is doable and everything. But with my back, the way it is now, not gonna be a good winter for my back, and I'm already disabled as it is. So, but I'm still working, making that money you wish you had, and that's pretty much it. But, just enjoy the summer, enjoy the weekend, everybody, have fun, be safe, and be well. And if not, well, too bad for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got SmackDown taped. It was already taped. Lots of stuff going on. The AJ Cody segment. We're going to talk about that later tonight on video number 3 over on my Killer Demons channel. We'll be doing Dynamite as well. Hopefully later tonight as well, because we got Collision tomorrow, so I don't want to get everything out of the way. So SmackDown, I'll probably do, after Rampage goes off the air, I would do Dynamite, because I want to get Dynamite into Rampage, because it might conflict a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. So maybe 3, maybe 4 videos tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be doing, I didn't do TNA Ring of Honor yet. And I gotta talk about the Hardy Compound segment from TNA last night. That was freaking insane. Broken Red Hardy, yes! And, Maxwell was there, all the kids were there, even, Rebby Hardy was there with her blue hair. Rebecca Hardy, Rebby Hardy, the woman that doesn't close her legs and her mouth, but, I mean, she's pretty much closed her legs lately. I mean, she hasn't had a kid in about a couple of years, but, still cannot shut her mouth. Some on Twitter here and there, but I haven't seen much of her on Twitter. Instagram, she's here and there, but either that she blocked me, I don't know. Maybe because she finally heard it, I was like, close your legs like a 24/7 7-Eleven. What are you gonna do? It's a joke, Rebby. Take a joke for once. You hot New York, Puerto Rican piece of ish. Just saying. Matt Hardy, you beast. Should have been me, god damn it. But, it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. But like I said, we got SmackDown coming your way later. We got Solo Mibookie. Solo Sikoa taking on Kevin Owens. And, might not look so good for a certain wise man. But we'll talk about that later with the wise man, Mr. Paul Heyman. Really, the Bloodline's not even on the pay-per-view, which is kind of weird. But we'll see what happens with all that. They are in Scotland, but they're not on the show. So unless they do something in the Cody Rhodes AJ Styles match, then we'll talk about a certain tribal chief going into our next event, which will be Money in the Bank, which is 3 weeks away. So he's not. I don't think Roman's gonna be there. He's gonna be at SummerSlam, and I already predicted that months ago. Pretty much, I've been saying that since Elimination Chamber. Long-term booking. But it is what it is. Alright, let me get to these predictions on episode 31 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series. Thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling or whatever the fuck I feel like talking about. And if, like I said, if you like it, great. You don't, there's the door. And that's pretty much it. And if you can't be respectful on my channel, you're getting blocked. Simple as that. And if you don't like that, then do your own fucking videos on your dead channel. Okay? Alright, I lost signal. 15 minutes before freaking SmackDown, I lose signal again. Of course, it's it's raining again, but it's supposed to be raining on and off up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But excuse me. But hopefully I don't lose power. Some certain people have lost power. Hopefully you get it back within the next couple hours. But I don't think it's going to be a big thing. But, even if you lose power, it'll probably come back on in like the next 5 seconds or the next 5 minutes or the next couple hours. But anyway, some of my channels are gone. So, right now I have nothing. I have nothing. So we'll see what happens with that, and hopefully in the next 14 minutes. It's not raining hard. That's what she said. But my satellite was on for a little bit, like the last maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then back to go bye-bye. So I might watch SmackDown on the stream to make it easier for myself, but because I won't be able to watch it on DVR unless it comes back on in the next 13 minutes. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on episode 31 of the Shadows Lair, it is time for another predictions video. As always on this channel, it's mostly predictions videos, some vlogs here and there. Those will be coming later in the year. But we'll see what happens with that. But on episode 31 of the Shadows Lair, it is time for your 2024 Clash at the Castle Scotland predictions. Clash at the Castle Scotland comes your way tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. on Peacock and wherever you're going to watch it from. And it's going to be emanating from the OVO Hydro Arena. Looks like the top of the freaking Stanley Cup. Oh, by the way, congrats to Florida. You're up 3-0. Pretty much won it. Celtics probably got to close it out tonight. So Boston and Florida will have titles for basketball and hockey. So that's done. Now we got a couple months of baseball, and then we do it again. We got football coming up. Yeah, we pretty much got football coming your way in a couple months. We got training camp next month, and then preseason football, the Hall of Fame game, and then get ready, September the 9th. If you're a Niners fan and you're a Jet fan, that game's the game to watch. Niners at home, defending their NFC West title, and pretty much the NFC Conference title, in Santa Clara at Levi against Rodgers. And it's just going to double-check Jets. Jets, Jets. And we'll see what happens with all that. No updates on Brandon Ayuk. They're thinking about giving Trent Williams a contract extension. Fred Warner is looking for a contract extension, but I think that's going to be next year. Brock Purdy, his contract ends this year. They gave Trevor Lawrence like a 5-year, $180 million contract. Big whoop. So, Brock is going to get bag, and he's going to get money. A ton of money next year. Maybe $60 million a year. Maybe. But we'll see what happens with that, what Jed York and John Lynch want to do. Joey Bosa says he wants to play for the Niners. He wants to play with his brother Nick Bosa. I'm like, hell yeah, come on board. Come on board. Come on, knock on our door. We were waiting for you, you know. What's worse, one Bosa or two? I say two. Bosa on one side, Joey Bosa on one side, Nick Bosa on the other, and they got Fred Warner, and you got, you know, that defensive line is going to be a beast if they get Joey Bosa. But do we have to give up anybody for it? Like a Brandon Ayuk, Debo, you know, is always in trade talks. But I think it's just bullshit. I hope they sign Ayuk. I mean, because he's getting close to training camp, and this is his contract year anyway. So he's going to get bagged, but how much? The Niners got like $33.2 million in cap space. So how much of that's going to go right to Debo? Not Debo, sorry, BA. So who knows? Who knows? But anyway, minus that. All right, so from the OVO Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland, love. That is the hometown of Drew McIntyre. We're going to talk about Drew in a minute. But it's going to be a good event tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. on Peacock and all your local affiliates. So, should be a great show. 5 matches on the show. So, I don't know how they're going to get that into like 3 hours. Or 2.5, 3 hours at least. But let's run down the card. Run down the card. And that's it. And my TV comes back right near SmackDown. Alright, we got it. Alright, so we're going to run down the card. All these are championship matches. And then after this event, we're going to right in the Money in the Bank, July the 6th. From Toronto. But we'll be talking about that on Monday Night Raw. So I think the qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank will begin. So, get ready. Money in the Bank season is coming your way. Who's going to win? Who knows? I hope Tiffy Tiff wins with the women's Money in the Bank. So as the men, could be, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. The ever popular, I don't know. Depends who's in it. It might be Jey Uso. I doubt it, but could be. It might be Marcel Barthel. That'll be interesting to see. They're going out. Why not? Have like an Adam Cole, Britt Baker type of thing where they won the first ever Owen Hart Cup, and that's going to be beginning, I believe, soon. I think it's right before. I think it's this week or next week. I think it's next week. And Blood and Guts 4 coming your way July the 24th. That's a special day to watch that. The same, but we get that. All right, so let's start with the predictions. I'm gonna start from top to bottom on the Wikipedia page. We start off with the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. We got Bayley. Give me a hug. Bayley, whoa, will you be my girl? Anyway, Bayley, the biggest 49er fan I know, she takes on Glasgow, Scotland's own Piper Niven with Chelsea Green at ringside. She's taking on Naomi tonight. Who wins that? If you say Chelsea Green, I might have to slap you. But in any case, so we got that. So the hometown girl and the hometown boy, Drew McIntyre, going for the big titles. So we'll see what happens with that. I have to say Bayley's going to retain. It'll suck, but there's a point to it because Bayley is going to face Nia Jax, the Queen of the Ring, Jax, at SummerSlam, and then they maybe, after Tiffy Tip wins, you're going to feel like, well, what's going to happen? When's Tiffy Tip going to cash in? I don't know, Daddy, but I won't tell you. Well, you don't have to tell me. You do it when you want to do it, Dave Sunshine. Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna do it when nobody expects it. Okay, calm down. Yeah, we got that. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Bayley. Give me a hug to get the win over Doudrop. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we got for the Intercontinental title. This should be a pretty good banger. We got Sami Zayn, Generico's cousin. Pretty much. Sami Zayn going up against Chad Gable, I believe, in their second or third. This is going to be their third actual match because the last time they fought was at Payback in France, in that triple threat match where Sammy somehow retained over Gable and Bronson Reed. But now Chad Gable gets another one-on-one title shot. So we got that. So Sami Zayn and Chad Gable 3, if you want to be technical, for the Intercontinental title. Gable will have Otis, Akira Tozawa, and the beautiful Maxine Dupree at ringside. Otis has, pretty much, done whatever Gable wants him to do. Even though Sammy's like, don't do it, listen to the fans. Get away from this jerk. I could see Otis, finally listen to Sammy. He's like, oh, fuck you, Chad Gable. Squashes him. Tozawa and Maxine Dupree probably will have enough of him. They'll probably get involved. I could see Sammy retaining here. But I wouldn't be surprised. And then he goes on to Money in the Bank and somehow loses it. But I'm going to go with Chad Gable to get the belt. And then he's going to start his own faction. Probably with Otis and the Creed brothers. I don't know. I know the Creed brothers are going to be turning heel soon. But, we'll have to see what happens with all that. So I'm going to go with my gut, and it usually wins. More ways than one. So I'm going to go with Chad Gable to win the Intercontinental title, because he is just about to re-sign with the company. So it makes no sense for him to lose, and why'd you re-sign the contract? Just because... I think he probably re-signed just to do the match. But then again, who knows? But I'm going to go with Chad Gable to become the new Intercontinental title and win his first actual major title besides the tag titles with Jason Jordan back in the day with American Alpha. He's going to finally win a big title, and that's the Intercontinental title. So I'm going to go with that. And we'll see what happens with that. Alright. Then we go to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. We got the great, beautiful... We got a lot of big booty in that ring. A lot of cake in that ring, so if you're hungry... Anyway, we got the champs, Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She's placing her hair. That's actually her fucking hair. She's Bianca Belair. And her partner, Jade Cargill. That bitch show. They team up to take on the Unholy Union, the Witches of Raw, Alba Fire, otherwise known as Kaylee Ray, and Isla Dawn, or as I call it, Isla Dawn. It's Isla Dawn. And they take on the team of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in a triple threat match. So no DQ, do whatever the fuck they want. Alba Fire kind of I think both Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are around the UK area, so that might be like a homecoming for them too. So they're gonna get a big reaction. I'm gonna go with Bianca and Jade to retain, but we're gonna start seeing the seeds planted for one of them turning on each other. I'm thinking it's gonna be Bianca turning on Jade, and then we're gonna get that epic match at SummerSlam, which I think we all predicted since pretty much the Royal Rumble. So we're going to get that, and we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with Bianca and Jade to retain. I think one of the Witches of SmackDown will take the pin. Probably Alba Fire or Isla Dawn taking a pin. And just making Shayna and Zoe look strong. Maybe they get a title shot, another one, at Money in the Bank, but we'll see. And we'll get that. And that might be where the titles do change. Could be sooner, could be later, who knows. We'll get that. Alright, then we go to the big matches, the big men's championship matches. For the World Heavyweight title, the Raw title, we got Papi Priestley, campeón. S.A. He's taking on the hometown boy, Drew McIntyre, with Judgment Day of Dominic Guerrero, S.A. Finn Balor, J.D. McDumbfuck, and Gordito banned from the building. Pretty much banned from ringside, so it's going to be one-on-one. Drew's in his hometown. I hope and pray he uses his old theme song. He did kind of sing it a little bit during the kickoff show, which the fans were going nuts. So, please give me Broken Dreams tonight. Not tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, please. Hunter, for the love of God. We'll have to see what happens with that. I think his entrance is going to be epic tomorrow. But we'll see. this is one of those matches where it could go either way. But I'm going to go with what I predicted pretty much since WrestleMania, that Drew McIntyre will become a 4-time champ. And he will win it in his hometown, in front of his people. Become the champ. I don't see CM Punk even getting there, or he's even there. So I think Drew will win the belt, and then maybe, there's a maybe, and Punk might be in Money in the Bank. I hope not. But I think we're definitely going to see Punk and Drew at SummerSlam, and I think Punk will win the belt from Drew, so Drew's going to be another transitional champion. I'll only get for like a month and a half, like 2 months basically, and yeah, Punk will have it probably all the way till next year, and that's pretty much it. Alright, SmackDown has just started from Scotland at the same fucking arena. We're going to see it tomorrow. I like that. When you have an event like SmackDown the night before a pay-per-view, I like that. At the event, where it's going to be. Like they did it with Puerto Rico, they did it in France, now doing it in Scotland. I assume they're going to do it in Berlin in August for Bash in Berlin. We see AJ coming in with the Good Brothers. Too sweet for the love of God! Cody coming in. Kevin Owens getting locked down. He's like, I'm late! Oh, you're gonna get fined. That was funny, seeing that. It's like, oh, thank you very much there, sir. Get in the building, you asshole! Alright, so we got that. So, looks pretty damn packed in that arena. The OVO Hydro Arena. Looks great. The entrance way is kind of like a slant, as always. So we're going to begin with Naomi coming up with Bayley. Give me a hug. She's going to take on Chelsea Green. And I'm glad they put Samantha Irvin's voice in her theme song now. So that's pretty damn cool. It's like, it's Chelsea Green. And then she comes out. That's kind of cool. That's cool. El Colito. So we got that. Ricochet is pretty much gone right now. He's injured. Upper body contusions and shit. He's fucked up from that beatdown with Braun Breaker. And he's pretty much pretty much on his way to AEW, but is that true? We don't know. And there's rumors of Samantha Irvin possibly leaving WWE. Oh, I don't think that's gonna be great. Good, I mean, not great, but it's not going to be good because losing one of the best ring announcers since Lillian Garcia. Not the best. We all know the best female ring announcer is Mike McGurk. For those of you old-timers out there like me. Oh, I remember Mike McGurk from the 80s, early 90s. From the golden era to the start of the new generation era. She was, ball laughs. She was fun this year with the Fink, Howard Finkel, the late great Howard Finkel. Finkel and Einhorn. But there'll never be somebody like Mike McGurk or Lillian Garcia or even Samantha Irvin. Give props to Alicia Taylor, who did NXT, now doing SmackDown. But if Samantha Irvin does leave and, goes to AEW, bye-bye Justin Roberts. Unless they put Samantha Irvin on Collision or Rampage. Then bye-bye Bobby Cruz. Goodbye! I'll take his job. I'm waiting. I've been waiting for 15 years, basically, to take that job from Bobby Cruz. Bobby Cruz! Look at that. I'll take his job any day of the week there, Tony Khan. Just, all you gotta do is go on my Twitter. It's Peter fucking Joseph on Twitter. You'll find me somewhere. Just hit me up in a DM on Twitter. Don't slide in my DMs like that. Just hit me up on Twitter, I'll send you a tape. I'll just go down to whatever you want me to go down to. I'll go down to the arena. Or just meet me up here in New York. You know, we'll set up a studio and I'll just commentate like a match like Ocean Spray and Danielson or some shit like that, you know? Here comes real Ocean Spray, we gotta reach for the sky, whoa! Back out almighty! He hit the hidden blade, back out almighty! You know, give me, you know, I'll do the, I'll do a hardcore match, like, you know, the Stadium Stampede match at Double or Nothing. Not Stadium Stampede, sorry. Anarchy in the Arena. I'll do that. I mean, it would just be insane. I'm like, Matthew Jackson, what is he doing? I mean, Nick Jackson, come off the top of the ramp, come up top of the set or something like that. What is he doing? This man has a family. By God Almighty, he has a family. Don't do it, kid. Don't do it. Don't back God Almighty. Don't back. You know, back God Almighty. He is broken in half. Somebody get the medic. Oh my God. No, just have a little bit of Jim Ross and Joey Styles in my commentary, you know? I'm sitting next to a legend like freaking Tony Baloney Schiavone every week. You can do that. You know, maybe I'll sit next to Taz and we'll talk about the Mets every day. Brother! Red Hook brother! It's like, you know, hey Taz, you know I come from Brooklyn too? Yeah, what part you come from? It's like, I come from the beach. Or the Bay. I used to come from the Bay. You know the Bay. And then I moved over to the beach. GB, if you know what I'm talking about, for all you people who live in Brooklyn. It's like, oh, well I come from Red Hook, brother. Better town. A better freaking area. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know you're from Red Hook, brother. And, you know, we have to send for the man. Get your son here and tell him to stop eating those Doritos around me. I know they're very tasty, but, you know, I'm good, Hook. I'm good. You eat your Doritos with Mikey and, you know, Mikey Whipwreck and, you know, Cactus Jack. Yeah, they're good. They're very tasty. Mick, calm down. Mick, oh, by the way, Mick, I'm sorry that you and your wife got divorced. Or separated, whatever. I mean, what happened? I don't know what happened. Well, why did she divorce you then? I mean, did you tell her that story again about what happened with you and Mikey and, you know, Terry again with the, you know, the fire? I don't know. Well, she burned me, baby. She burned me bad. Okay, calm down, Mick. Calm down. I know. You'll find it. You'll get back on your feet. Because you're a legend. You'll get back on your feet. You still have your kids. Sort of. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I mean, well, Dewey. One of them is Dewey. And then Noelle, you know, I don't even know what's happening with Noelle Foley lately. Does she have a boyfriend? Not that I care, but she's still doing, she's still thinking about maybe getting into wrestling, or is that pretty much a pipe dream? But yeah, Mick Foley and his wife. Remember we saw his wife at the Royal Rumble? I forgot what year that was. When The Rock beat the fuck out of him, right in front of Dewey and Noelle Foley, when they were like little bitty Hulksters, dude. Ah, Daddy! We're gonna get out of here. And then you know, we saw that on I think it was on Beyond the Mat, when they actually showed that. Then we see freaking Terry Funk in there. And then Noelle comes, Daddy, you okay? No, it's just I got a boo boo. It's just a boo boo. It's okay. I'm okay. Daddy's okay. I got a boo boo. It's just ketchup. Yeah, I read a story that Brie, I think it was Brie, watched that Anarchy in arena match with Bryan Danielson, Finalson, whatever his name is. You know, Bryan Danielson was in, and Birdie and Buddy were watching it with them. I'm like, oh. Freaking, like, I don't know how old his kids are, like 4 years old. They're watching that, and then I think it was Buddy, you know, the boy. He's like, he was like kind of frightened a little bit, and Bree's like, "Oh, he ain't hurt. It's just ketchup." Yeah, that's a good way to tell the kids that he's not busted wide open. He's not hurt. It's just he's okay. And she's like bleeding like a freaking pig. It's ketchup. There must be a lot of ketchup on his face. It's hard to you have kids in wrestling, and then you're a wrestler and they grow up to be like 3-4 years old, and then like, I want to see Daddy's matches. And it's like, okay, we're gonna go to one of his matches, and he has like a hardcore match. He's busted wide open. Daddy! It's like, Mommy, Daddy's bleeding. What? It's like, Daddy's got. What is that? Oh, it's just ketchup. He'll be all right. Wait, somebody threw the ketchup bottle at him. And then they're like, and they're crying like little bitches. Like, Daddy! Like, it's okay, he's not hurt. And then, Danielson will come back, come in the back and see, his kids, and their kids are crying like little bitches. Like, what's wrong? Like, Daddy, you got hurt! You're all messed up, you got ketchup on your face. And they're like ketchup. You told him it was ketchup? It's like somebody dumped a crayon on me. A red crayon. They melted it. Pfft. It's okay. I'm okay. Yeah, you say that, and then you get up. Oh, my back. The kids want to play. My back. Fuck. I'll play with you later. I want to play now, Daddy. No, Daddy's hurt. Leave me alone. I thought you said you were okay. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so yeah, Poppy Priest and Drew McIntyre. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre to win the World Heavyweight title again, and then lose it to Punk at SummerSlam, and then from there, who knows? And that's that. Alright, then we got the main event of the pay-per-view, an I Quit match. We haven't seen one of those in a while. I don't remember the last one we got. But anyway, an I Quit match for the Undisputed SmackDown title. We got Cody! MDKOD Cody! You bitch! Because you're not my champion. He's taking on a man who has never lost an I Quit match, and most of them were in TNA. And that man is the Phenomenal One. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! The Phenomenal AJ Bad Hair Styles. Along with Gallows and Anderson at ringside, maybe Mia Yim. Well, we'll see what happens with that. This should be a great match. I mean, the promo tonight alone, where AJ basically roasted Cody. I'll give you a spoiler, so don't watch this part of the video. AJ just ran down Cody. He's like, you quit WWE, you quit New Japan. Oh, I'm surprised I mentioned New Japan. They mentioned Ring of Honor. He's like, you quit Ring of Honor. Then, this guy decides to be a part of a company that he started up. And what did he do? Oh, that's right. You quit. And AJ, you forgot one more company, because he was briefly in TNA. I think it was before you left to go to Japan, or you were in WWE by that time. So maybe you saved yourself a little bit for that one. But I would have brought that up too. I was like, oh, by the way, yeah, you tried to make an impact and barely did anything there. See, you tried to make an impact, and all you did was leave a dud. That's it. And then you make this rinky. It's like, and you build this company with 3 other guys who are way better than you. Oh, and you know it. MJF reference. You fail there because the fans don't like you, and they still don't. You come crawling back to WWE, and you make amends with the guy that you don't like. That's Triple H. So you make amends with a guy that you took his sledgehammer in 2018, I said, fuck you, fuck the revival, fuck this, fuck that. And what did you do? You lost. It got so bad for you that the fans turned on you because you couldn't win the big one then. See, you couldn't finish your story there, so you had to come back, crawling back to WWE because you had unfinished business. And how long did it take you to win the belt? Oh, that's right, 2 years. When it took me only about a year or so to win the TNA World title. How many? Oh, that's right. How many times have you been champ? Oh, that's right. Twice. Ring of Honor. It wasn't even that long. He held the belt for like about almost a year. I think. Maybe a few months to almost a year. And he lost to Dalton Castle at Final Battle. I think it was 2018. I might be wrong on the year. I think it was 18 or 19. And then, bye. Go to AEW. Where you couldn't even win the belt there. All you did was win the TNT title twice, had a couple good matches with Sammy Guevara. And then you got your fucking ass kicked by Brody Lee, almost like Brody King. Brody Lee, the great man up there. And then all you did after that was lay a turd. And that's it. Alright, let me move on. Alright, so Cody versus AJ in an I Quit match. As much as I really want AJ to win. And it'll be funny when Cody says I quit. And then go bye-bye. But Cody's going to retain. The Rock has said we're on the 1 yard line of a big, huge match at WrestleMania 41, which is most likely him and Cody for the belts. Because his belt is going to be on the line too, that People's Championship belt. So we got that, and then Roman's going to face off against... Who knows? So we'll see what happens with that. But Cody's going to retain. It's going to suck, but it's going to be a hard-hitting match. But Cody's going to win, retain, and then go on to either a match at Money in the Bank or probably a match with maybe Randy Orton, possibly at SummerSlam. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so to sum up my predictions for Clash at the Castle, I got Bayley to defeat Piper Niven to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. Chad Gable to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Cody to retain over AJ in the I Quit match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill to retain the Women's Tag Team belts over the Unholy Union and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. And Drew McIntyre to win the World Heavyweight title in his hometown of Glasgow, Scotland. And that's pretty much it. I don't see CM Punk showing up until probably the Raw after that, going into Money in the Bank, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, we move on. Alright, we just had Naomi beat Chelsea Green. Then we had a segment with Nick Aldis talking to Baron Corbin about some stuff. And then Legado comes in. They try to talk some shit. And then after Baron Corbin leaves, Nick Aldis fines Legado for beating the crap out of Apollo last week. And then we get another match. I think it's Santos Escobar taking on Apollo. So they find Legado, and then they got a match later on that I particularly don't care about. So we got that. Alright, so SmackDown's off and running. It's taped, so we'll see what happens. AJ and Cody should be the end of the show. But then again, it might be Solo and Kevin Owens. And it might not look good for Kev, but we'll see. And that's pretty much it. As the go-home show before tomorrow afternoon's Clash of the Castle event. Now we got that. Don't forget tomorrow night, also live edition of Collision. Should be good. And then that's pretty much it. We got Against All Odds is started right now. I'm not watching it. I might review it. I might not review it per se, but we'll see what happens. Later tonight. Not tonight. Probably tomorrow. Probably after the pay-per-view. I'll do my TNA Ring of Honor review, and then I'll do Collision, and then I'll do probably Clash at the Castle, maybe late Saturday night, because I want to try to keep Sunday open, but we'll see what happens with that. So stay tuned, hit that bell, so when those videos do go up, you'll be the first to see it. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll get through next week as we're leading into. And yes, I did fart, and it stunk too. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, we'll move on to Forbidden Door coming up in 2 weeks from Sunday. And then right after that, the weekend after that, July 4th weekend, we got Money in the Bank on July 6th, and then July 7th we got Heat Wave for NXT. So we're gonna start the road to that. Pretty much we started it this past Tuesday, so we'll see what happens this coming Tuesday on the program. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna roll into the summer with Money in the Bank, Heat Wave, and then we got SummerSlam August the 3rd in Cleveland, Ohio. And then at the end of August, we got a lot of shit. We got All In 3 from Wembley, August the 24th, I believe the 24th or 25th. And then the week after that, Bash in Berlin. And then the weekend after that, which is after Labor Day weekend, the week after Labor Day weekend, we got All Out 5 or 6, I don't even know what number it is. And that's pretty much it for that. And then we'll talk about whatever's happening in September with WWE. Got Halloween Havoc coming up later on. Survivor Series, wherever that's going to be, in November. Also, Crown Jewel 6 in Saudi Arabia. Deadline for NXT, the final pay-per-view of the year for NXT. We got Wrestle Dream coming in October for AEW. We got Death Before Dishonor, July the 26th for Ring of Honor. Also, we got Final Battle. Hopefully that'll be in New York, but we don't know yet. We got that coming up. Also, we got World's End, probably be at the end of December. So we got a long road ahead. The second half of the year for wrestling hopefully will be great, and I'll hopefully be here the entire way going into 2025. But we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I'm going to go watch the rest of SmackDown, then Rampage, and I'll be back for video number 3 with your AEW Dynamite review over on my Peter Joseph channel. So, lots of videos spread out tonight. Check out my rant on my rant channel. I did a PSA about the future of my channels. That, and I talked about Joey Chestnut being banned from the hot dog eating contest at Nathan's this year. He's not going to be there, so I did a rant about that. I'm doing this video here on the Shadow Slave channel, and I got 2 more videos, maybe 1 or 2 more videos coming your way on the Peter Joseph channel and on the main channel, Kill Lehman 669, with your SmackDown Rampage review. So please hit that bell on all of my channels, so when those videos go up tonight and tomorrow and Sunday maybe, you'll get them all. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be true to yourself and be safe out there. And if you're not down with that, well, too bad, because we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your compute. And that's it. Until next time. Peace, motherfucker!